Yes, Mrs. Matthews, I know that you are frantic. No, Sarah Beth's been missing? Oh, I'm sorry. I've been on vacation. You're going to have to fill me in. All right. When did your daughter first disappear? A cat? Sarah Beth is a Siamese? No, no, no. I am not making fun. No, I had a Persian cat once. It was very... It wasn't the cat. It was the $500,000 choker, diamond choker the cat was wearing. Oh, no... Mrs. Matthews, I will give Sarah Beth my highest priority. Goodbye. Ugh. Diamond chokers, missing cats. Why did I ever come back to work?
Good question.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Funny. During our vacation, you spent every waking moment with me. Now that you're back at work, I'm just in the way. Now, if you want to get back to normal,
no,
fine.
No. Don't go, don't go. I don't ever want to be normal. Promise me that we will never be normal.
Promise. And in keeping you off balance, I have a few surprises, starting with this one.
It's official? Mm-hmm. You and Joanna are divorced?
No more Rob and Joanna.
Oh, you're free!
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
Well, I'm free of Joanna, but there's someone else who has a hold on me right now. Go ahead, open.
It's beautiful.
Well, I just wish it was 10 times more beautiful. Come on, try it on.
Rob, wait. Now, you just got Joanna out of your life. Are you sure?
I'm sure. I only feel free, really free, when I'm with you. Cassie, will you marry me?
Thank you for coming over at such short notice, Brenda. I really couldn't think of anyone else to call on. I know how fond of Al you are.
Is that really why you phoned me to come over, Gabrielle, to take care of the baby, or do you just want me to hear your side of the story?
I called you because of Al.
Okay.
But if Steve continues to go on with this lie about me trying to kill him, the only person he's going to hurt is this baby that he claims to love so much. Do you know that he intends in getting me arrested?
This is a mistake. I'm sorry, Gabrielle, but I'm going to have to be going.
Brenda, please. The only mistake is Steve's. You must get him to stop this vendetta before it's too late.
Oh, what is it this time?
No, look!
What?
Look over there. It's something horrible.
Here's what you do when you...
He was there, I promise you, as big as life, this big monster, this creature.
I've been told I bring out the animal in some women, but this is a little ridiculous. Come on, let's just pick up where we left off.
Max, I'm serious. I really was not imagining this. It was huge. It was not just little pine trees waving in the wind. I mean, you should have seen it. It was definitely something out there.
It was a creature, you say. Okay, we're in the middle of the woods. That's not so hard to believe. You saw a deer or a fox or rabbits.
Aren't you listening to me? I said it had this big hairy face and horns and big claws.
It was a heavy metal rock band rehearsing. We're in Jersey, remember?
Max, I'm serious.
So am I. Seriously interested in you, and I thought you were feeling the same way about me.
Well, I was. I am. I mean, I don't know. Oh, Max, just hold me.
Oh, now, that's something I understand. I mean, you're really shaking, aren't you? Hey, listen, if you're just afraid, I'll go outside and check this thing out.
No, don't.
I mean, it'll put your mind at ease.
No, you were right the first time. I'm fine. If we just stay in here, the monster will go away.
No. I'll just go outside and check. I mean, you're obviously agitated about this Jersey Devil thing.
No, Max, just stay here with me. I'll just be fine. I promise you.
It'll take just 1 minute, all right? I'll go outside, I'll take a look around, and then when we come back, we'll both be able to relax. No. Listen, you stay in here, you lock the door behind me, and you don't open it until you hear me tap 3 times, huh?
All right, well, don't go very far and be careful.
Don't worry. My mama didn't raise any fools. She also did not raise me to be any devil's dinner. If anybody gets eaten, it's gonna be him. Lock up.
Well, hurry back.
Listen, I don't mind taking care of the baby, but I do not want to discuss Steve with you, Gabrielle.
Brenda, I understand that it is difficult for you to look at this objectively, taking in the fact of how you feel about him. But as close as you are to Steve, I'm sure that he has shared his thoughts, his suspicions about me. For all I know, Max has too.
Gabrielle, I just don't want to talk about it with you.
Look, let's not deny it. We know the Holden brothers are spreading all sorts of gossip about me. Let's bring it out in the open. Then I'll be able to defend myself.
I am not the person that you need to be defending yourself to.
Brenda, Steve listens to you. He takes your advice. You are the only one who can get him to stop these charges against me.
All right. All right, you want me to think objectively about this. Well, first of all, what you're going to have to do then is prove to me that all of Steve's allegations are false.
I'm innocent until proven guilty, aren't I?
I'm not just talking about his charge that you tried to harm him physically. I'm talking about his charge that you married a man that you didn't love.
That's true. I wish I could say I married him for love, but I have already confessed to Steve that it was wrong of me to use him to get over Max. We were so different then. All the time that Steve was in that bed in a coma, I should have been a better wife to him. I don't blame him for being bitter. I don't blame him for wanting revenge, but on my life, I swear to you, I never tried to hurt him, and I never tried to kill him.
You sound so convincing, Gabrielle, but I don't
But you still don't believe me.
No.
It doesn't matter, all right? I don't matter. I don't count, but my son does.
He's trying to keep the baby out of this.
Well, that's a very noble sentiment of Steve's, but he can't have it both ways.
You're amazing. You are just amazing. You know, I have really tried to stay away from this and not get between you and Steve, but I'm going to find it very difficult to keep quiet from now on.
Why can't you see it from my side?
Because I see a woman who would use anybody and anything to save her own hide. I don't know what you thought. Were you bring me over here and wrap me around your finger and make me see things your way just because we both wear skirts is ridiculous.
I thought you could overcome your indiscreet love affair with my husband.
Indiscreet. Have you forgotten that he is filing for divorce?
And you can't wait. Yes, you are so sweet and innocent on the outside, but inside you are pulling every string and pushing every button you can to take my place with Steve.
Well, I don't think taking your place is very much of an honor, but if I can push a button or pull a string to keep you from hurting Steve, oh, that would give me a lot of pride.
Lady, it's time that you left.
Oh, but Gabrielle, what about my babysitting job? Oh, just another lie. Forgot about that.
If you think I'm going to let you anywhere near my son or your vindictive lover, you're both very much mistaken.
Well, it looks like the courts are going to decide that. And I do suggest that you get yourself a very good lawyer. Because you are alone. There isn't anybody who's going to take your side, and I do not know what's going to happen to you, but you deserve every bit of it.
I know I've done this before, and I know that our first marriage didn't turn out the way we had planned. We both hurt each other and made mistakes, but we've learned from those mistakes, haven't we?
Well, how do we know that we won't make new mistakes?
Because it's a new life. We can make it anything that we want it to be. Not forgetting the past, but looking at it as just a first step.
My mom used to say that she wondered how our love would stand the test of time. These past few months have been a regular trial by fire, Rob.
And we're still here.
Still speaking to each other.
Still crazy about each other. At least I am about you. Well, go on and say it.
You know how I feel about you. I'm crazy about you, you big dope.
Well, then what are we waiting for? I want to do everything I can to make you happiest person alive. The happiest person in Landview, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, in the United States of America.
Okay. I get it. I guess I am doomed to be happy with you, right?
Doomed. And we will get the license and say the I do's as soon as you say you'll marry me. Cass, no more games. Say it.
I am thrilled by your proposal and this ring. The works.
Then will you marry me? Cassie, answer the question.
I'm going to. I'm just not so sure you're going to like what the answer is.
Cassie, what are you trying to tell me? Did you change your mind about marrying me?
No, now, Rob, you've said your piece. Let me say mine, okay?
What's there to say? Either yes or no.
No, it's not that simple. At least not for me, anyway.
I thought we agreed that the second the papers became final, we would get married and live happily ever after.
Your situation with Joanna was very complicated.
It meant nothing to me. I married her in order to protect you. I want to live with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I believe you. All I'm asking is that we just take a little time before we jump into another marriage.
Why am I sitting here saying these words of love for you and not getting anything back? You don't love me anymore.
Rob, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It's just this time when we start over, I want it to be the right way. Now, who's to say that we learned from our past mistakes?
I thought the only mistake we made was our divorce.
No, our divorce happened for very specific reasons. I want it to be special this time. I want my mom to be there. I want us to plan everything, and not just the wedding. I mean, wouldn't it be great dreaming up our perfect house?
Well, yeah, when you put it that way,
Our whole future, Rob, everything. We have so much to plan and perfect. Is it too much to ask that we just give ourselves a little more time?
Frankly, yes, considering how much I want to slip on that other ring, that simple gold band.
Please, can I just enjoy this one first, this incredible rock you just gave me? That is, if you don't mind indulging your fiancé in a little old-fashioned romantic courtship.
Ms. Callison, get ready because you're about to start the most romantic engagement since Napoleon winked at Josephine.
Yeah?
Since Romeo climbed the balcony for Juliet. Since...
I get the picture. I like the picture. We are going to really enjoy this engagement, and we are going to take this one wonderful step at a time.
Agreed. But I'll tell you this much in advance. Once all the plans are done, once all the dreams have been dreamed, I'm going to take you on a round-the-world cruise for our honeymoon. No argument, understand?
Around the world, only once. Seems like we should go around the equator at least 2 times, 3 times. Oh, thank God you got here before Max found you. Listen, Rodney, you were great, but I've got to call this thing off, okay? Don't be a prima donna. You're going to be very well rewarded for all of this. Now, I just want you to get out of here before Max gets back. Now, come on, go.
I gave up a toilet time commercial for this.
Oh, come on, Rodney. Be a nice guy and just leave, okay?
Look, not so fast, Megan. This costume is hotter than the witch's cauldron in the Scottish play. But do I complain? No, I wait outside for hours until you show up with what's-his-name.
Max, and if he finds you right here,
He's supposed to find me. Look, Randy hired me to pull off this publicity stunt, and he expects both of us to do our parts.
I don't care what Randy Stone wants.
Oh, you'd better. It's thanks to his flair for publicity, Fraternity Row stays on top of the ratings, and you on top of the popularity charts.
Oh, well, you've memorized your little party line very well, haven't you? Well, I think this whole thing is just silly, and I'm not going to use Max Holland to boost Randy's ratings.
Well, gosh, you know, that's real decent of you, Megan. The trouble is you've gone so far as to lure the guy out here to the shack. You can't turn back now.
Oh, yeah? Watch me.
You can't afford this change of heart, babe. Look, if we fail in this, I'm going to tell Randy and all the execs at the network it was your fault.
Are you threatening me?
Hey, I'm a swamp creature, remember? And Randy has even less heart than I do. You know, with this attitude problem of yours, you're going to be off the show before you know it. And what then, Megan, huh? You'll be just one more actress pounding the pavement, begging for work as an extra.
Megan, it's like I said, it's not out here.
It's Max now. Get out of here.
Too late. Get ready to scream.
Well, again.
You're an actress. Now act.
Brenda, please wait. Hear me out. I had no right of throwing your feelings for Steve back in your face. I know you're not trying to manipulate the situation to get into his life. It was only my envy and my disappointment that brought that out.
Well, I would like to believe that, but I don't.
I know, and it doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. But for purely selfish reasons, what will this scandal do to you and Steve in your relationship?
We're managing fine so far, thank you.
Yeah, and what happens when Steve can't back up his charges, which I promise you he won't be able to do? Do you want the whole town to discover what a vindictive man he is, along with his, is it new lady lover?
It is nothing like that, Gabrielle, and you know it.
Try and explain that to the national intruder. They will have a field day with this one. Do you want to be surrounded with lowlifes like Dean Stella? Think about this. Do you really want your future with Steve to get off on this note?
Our future is none of your damn business.
Steve.
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought about knocking, but we're all friends here, right, Gabrielle?
Listen, don't start anything. I'm leaving right now.
Not until I have a few words with my soon-to-be ex-wife.
I haven't got a single word to say to you.
Just to Brenda, huh? Heron told me that you'd called and that you wanted her to come over. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what you are up to.
Steve, please, let's just
You
not
are
get
too late, lady. I am putting you away in prison for a good long time, and there is nothing you can do about it.
I don't want any. Beat it.
I was hoping I'd find you here.
You don't mind, I'm doing some serious research. You see, I'm a private detective, not a TV star, not a co-host, not even a lapdog, a PI like Mickey Marlowe here.
John, if you'd just give me a chance to explain,
We
I'd
clutch
like
the
to
limp, luscious redhead in one hand, the sleek silver automatic in the other. This one's for you, Frankie, he whispered.
Obviously, you're
He
angry
felt
with me,
no
John.
guilt, no remorse. The only thing he felt was that he should have done it a long time ago.
All right, look, maybe this will make you feel better. Come on, John, look at it. It's a present for you.
So shouldn't you be giving that to Michael Grand?
Michael Grand is a celebrity. People watch him when he makes one of his rare appearances like he did today. And by the way, since you're so interested, the show is a raging success.
Lovely.
Come on, John, what, are you going to bear a grudge? You were preempted. I mean, this is television. Come on, you'll learn.
You know, there's something that maybe you should learn. I am not TV. I'm the man you were supposed to care about. Now, it would seem to me that someone you care about, you can't just come in and run your fingers through his hair and give him a little kiss on the neck and make everything okay. I haven't forgotten the way that you gave me the boot at the set today with Michael Grand.
You make it sound like I did it on purpose. It was just business. If you were in my shoes, you would have done the exact same thing.
Well, no, I think that you should use the same standards that I use in my business. My word comes first, my commitment comes first, before fan clubs and ratings.
I didn't realize that it meant this much to you. I mean, I'd say I'm sorry, but obviously it's not going to make any difference. All right, look, if you'll just look at what I brought you. When you left the studio, I made an announcement about your show on WVLE, and the switchboards were flooded with messages. I mean, this is just a few of them, and they were all positive. Just look at them. Everyone is so excited about the prospect of this new show. I mean, don't you see? I mean, you really appreciate it.
I can tell you went to a lot of trouble promoting me. It's too bad. I'm sorry, I can't do your show.
Just let go! Let go of me! Max, save me!
What the hell are you doing? Pick up a chair, some smashes on
Just a few more to prove that the New Jersey Devil really exists.
What do you think this is, International Gym?
Max, you were wonderful. Thank you for coming to my rescue. What would I have done without you?
Yeah, what? I wonder.
Max, where are you going?
I can't leave. That means there's a creature on the loose here.
Max, no!
What do you mean, no? Snapshots aren't enough. Not when we can catch the New Jersey Devil himself.
Max!
I knew you were vindictive, but I didn't know you would take it out on an innocent child.
You tried to kill me, I know it, you know it, and now Rafe Garrettson and the entire Landview Police Department knows it.
Do you really think that the police department is going to even believe your accusations?
You bet I do, along with the district attorney and the jury.
Steve,
you're going to pay for what you did to me.
This isn't the time or the place.
No, I want her to know what to expect. This is a matter of public record, Gabrielle. You can't manipulate Brenda or anybody else into saving yourself, and if you try something harsher and hurt somebody that I care about...
Now you see what you've done? Can we... All your screaming and yelling, you've woken Al up.
Look, I am not finished with you.
Steve, this isn't the time or the place to talk about this. You're going to say something that you're going to regret in court. Can we please leave?
I think there's something wrong.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We're going to go, so you can put him back.
Did you hear what I said? Burning up. He's locked up because he's hot.
Let me see.
Brenda, you're the nurse. Is it just a little...
Oh, my goodness. I think we should go to the hospital. He's really hot. Go ahead of him and just... Do you have your...
John, you make it sound like I picked Michael Grand over you. It was a professional choice. Haven't you ever had to make really tough professional choices?
Yeah, I make them all the time. That's why I made this decision, not to do the show and to get back to what I do best.
Now, you did it out of spite, just because you're angry with me. Michael Grand is news. I'm in the news business. He was standing right there in the studio. Was it wrong of me to just grab him?
No, by all means, grab him. Look, when I care about someone, I put them first. I mean, not just at home, but at the workplace. Any place.
Well, I care about you. Haven't I shown you that?
Well, let's just say that you've proved me that you think I'm fun. That you have fun adventures and fantasies with me. But today was all too real.
Well, today was just one day. Wait until we work on the show together. It's just going to be so much...
And the next time a newsmaker comes to town, I can get preempted again. Thanks, but no thanks. Look, I've got a lot of work that I've been neglecting. My own work, my real work. I'm sure you can find your way out. And Melinda, really, I wish you good luck with the show. I hope you win an Emmy.
John. An Emmy?
Rob, I came here today hoping to get some work done.
We gotta kind of ease into these things.
Yeah, right. And that's what you're doing right now, easing me in, right?
I gave you fair warning that if you weren't gonna marry me right away, this would be a whirlwind engagement.
Oh, and it sounds perfect. But meanwhile, a girl has to earn her keep.
I agree. Kiss me again.
Rob, I love you for being patient, and I love the idea of our engagement and our around-the-world honeymoon cruise, but we do have practical considerations, you know?
Absolutely. Practicality is high on my list.
You think you're being funny, don't you?
No, I think I'm kissing you.
You can kiss me tonight all you want, but... Okay, right now, I have got to get some...
What about right now?
We still have the phones to contend with here.
Oh, I can see how that could be a problem.
All right, well, there's still the door.
Ah, good thinking. Oh, I think it's about time that you and John met by appointment only.
That's right, appointments. Oh, my God. John probably has a... Let's check.
Whoa! Let's see. We don't want to mess with John's schedule. Whoa, what's this?
What? He's going to be here any minute, right?
Not wrong. He's going to be at WVLE all day long. No appointments, no meetings, no interruptions.
Rob?
Hey, listen. If we can't go on our around-the-world cruise right now, what's wrong with having some adventure right here at home? Besides, I have always wanted to make love to a beautiful private eye, especially in her habitat.
Really? I thought I had weird fantasies.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we indulge mine first and yours later?
I've got a better idea. What if yours and mine turn out to be the same?
Oh, I like that. I like that. I hope this old building has smoke alarms. We may burn it down.
Dr. Cassidy.
Don't you have any idea where he is? I need to talk to my brother now.
OR3.
No, I don't want to leave a message. I'm sorry. I need to talk to him. I'll call back. Thanks. What did Brenda say?
She said the doctors have no idea why his fever shot up so high. Are you sure he's going to get the right care? We can take him to another hospital.
Gabrielle, he has the best nurse around. Now, I know that. The staff here at Landview Hospital is top-notch. I'm sure they're doing everything they can for your son.
In a time like this, he's your son, too. Steve, about this argument this afternoon.
Please, it doesn't matter. I tried to call Max. Nobody knows where he is. I'll keep trying.
If things were different, you and I would...
Yeah, things are not different, okay? I wish I could comfort you, Gabrielle, and God knows I wish you could comfort me, but right now I think the best we can do is to keep ourselves together and hope for the best.
And what if hope isn't good enough? I can't lose Al. He's all I've got left. He's the only reason I hold on, Steve. You're right. We can't comfort each other now. I don't think there's anybody who can make things better for me. Not anyone.
Gabrielle, please, wait.
I'm sorry. I have to be alone.
Damn it, Rodney, what are you doing here? Run, Bethany. You're not even an actor. You're just a lousy ham. Don't you know when it's time to bow and get off stage? Now, I am serious. I'm not playing around here anymore. Now, just get out of here. Get out of this shack. Get out of here. Get out of here before Max comes back. What are you doing? Rodney, what is the matter with you?
Strange.
Very funny. Now, just beat it. Get out of here. Come on. I'm not laughing. What? Oh, put me down, Rodney. Come on. We got our photographs. Randy has publicity. You and your stupid job. Just put me down. Rodney. Rodney. That's not you, is it, Rodney? Rodney!
You rang?
Max!
What's the matter? Why so surprised, Megan? Even I like a little good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun. God, you scare me to death.
What's the matter? You can dish it out, but you can't take it?
Where did you get that costume?
Oh, very good. Best defense is a good offense. Listen, I kind of caught on to your little trick as soon as you started taking some snapshots of me when I was in the clutches of this handsome devil here. I went off in the woods and I caught up with your little actor friend, Rodney. You remember him?
I don't know what Rodney told you, but I just want...
Rodney was a real credit. He didn't give out a single clue. That's why I made him loan me his little Halloween costume. And I came back here to get the truth out of you one way or the other.
The truth is that we ran out of gas and we found this shack.
Yeah, one amazing coincidence after another. Don't bother lying anymore, Megan. I heard the whole thing even through the mask. This was all a publicity setup, wasn't it?
No,
Max, you didn't want me for company on the road, no. You had this all planned out, right down to having the car break down.
Listen, I can explain about that.
Oh, don't bother. The lonely road, the deserted shack, horrible monster, it was all set up. All of it to use me to promote your damn television show and yourself.
Listen, I can explain. You don't understand this. There was a plan. There was Randy's plan. I did not go along with it. I did not agree with it.
What'd he do, threaten to blow your house down by the hair of your chinny chin chin?
Yeah, well, something like that. Randy likes these kind of publicity stunts. If I don't go along with it, then I lose my job.
Oh, we wouldn't want that, would we? What would the world do without Megan Gordon emoting every afternoon, huh? Let me tell you something, Megan. You can, clear some room on your shelf for another award. Only you're gonna have to do it on Fraternity Row. Because this show is officially closed.
Oh, God. It's been so long since I've prayed. That's a lie. I've done a lot of praying over this last year, but always for myself. You know that. You also know everything that I've done. And you know the reasons why. If you want to punish me, if you want to strike me down, I would understand. But to hurt an innocent child, please don't make my son pay for what I've done. All I can do is to ask for your forgiveness. Please, Father, forgive me for what I have done to Steve, for any pain that I have caused him. Oh, please, Father, forgive me. Please don't make my son pay for my sins. He's just a little child. He never asked to be born to me and Max. He never asked to be in the middle of this love-hate relationship that we feel for one another. And he certainly never asked to be used between Steve and me. He's just a little baby. He's got the rest of his life in front of him. I promise with all my heart that I will raise him to be honest and kind and good. And I pray I will give him all the love and care that he deserves. Please. Oh, please. Please let him live.
Nurses meeting, room 505.
Brenda, what the hell's going on? What'd the doctor say?
We've called in a specialist.
A specialist?
His
Do they
name-
know what it is?
His name is Dr. Phillips, and he's the best there is when it comes to infant viral infections, and we're just not going to know anything until he examines Al, honey.
Damn it. There's got to be something we can do, Brenda. If anything happens to that little guy...
There's nothing we can do, Steve, except just wait. And please try and keep things cool out here, okay?
With Gabrielle around?
You know, when a crisis like this happens, doesn't it just seem ridiculous and petty to have these arguments going on like this?
Yeah, you're right. Al is the most important thing right now, not my grudge against Gabrielle or hers against me.
That's right.
We all want the same thing, right? We want Al to get better.
Oh, Steve.
Has there been any word?
I was just telling Steve that, we've called in a specialist.
Dr.
Gabrielle.
Phillips is his name. Brenda says he's the best around, but we won't know anything until he's had a chance to examine Al.
And I better get in there in case he needs me for something.
All
Excuse
right.
me.
Thanks, Brenda.
Yeah.
Brenda. Thank you.
I'll leave you alone.
No, Steve, don't go. I have something I have to tell you.
No, Gabrielle, you don't...
Steve, I have something I have to tell you. It's been on my mind for a very long time, too long. I have to make a clean breast of it.
Some things go great together, like the honey and graham of Golden Grahams.
Oh, that golden honey and graham cracker taste of Golden Grahams.
It's the taste you never outgrow.
Happy together.
When you mix Golden Grahams, Kraft Marshmallows, and Nestle Milk Chocolate Morsels, what do you get? Nothing. Look for the s'mores recipe on the box.
Know the way I feel about you, oh, it still can make me blush. I like to spend some time listening to the hush of a morning full of promise, fresh as it can be. That's
Every day.
Every day. I vow to make love to Cassie everywhere possible for 100 years.
Wow, then what?
And we'll have 100 years worth of memories to satisfy us.
Wow, that sounds great. Just remember, we both decided we were going to take this whole thing one day at a time. But as for today, since I spent most of the day playing anyway, why don't we just keep on playing?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
It's Sean!
Well, it's...
Look at us!
So what? You guys wear trench coats all the time.
Yeah,
don't
we
you?
usually have clothes on underneath them.
Yeah, so would you lock the...
Hi.
Yo, John.
I thought you had a meeting all day.
No kidding.
Yeah, your appointment book said that you were going to be at WVLE all day.
Yeah, it didn't work out. See, things were more productive back here at the office.
Yeah, well, don't blame Cassie. John, it was my idea to take advantage of your absence.
No, don't listen to him, John. It was really my idea.
You don't have to explain. It's your office, too. Make better use out of it than I do.
No, I really think it's important that you understand I'm not just a professional bubblehead, John. Rob and I are officially engaged. Please tell us that you're happy for us.
Well, yeah, of course I am. I'm happy for both of you. Congratulations.
Oh,
Forget the handshake.
Yeah.
Some feelings that count, right? I mean, that's the way things are supposed to be. Fun, excitement, commitment.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why don't you guys see if you can find something to put on, and I'll buy you some champagne. Lots of it.
You don't understand, Max. I wasn't acting. I really wanted to be with you today.
Yeah. You need someone to play the fool while you and Prince Charming here had fun.
Okay, I admit, I let Randy convince me to do this publicity stunt with him, but we were doing it in fun. I mean, all we wanted to do was get a publicity shot of you with a caption underneath it that read, "Soap stars saved from the savage."
Very witty.
I mean, can't you take a joke?
Hell yes. But I don't like being led to believe that a woman enjoys my company when all the time she's just looking to get a headline.
I did enjoy your company. I do. That's what I've been trying to tell you. When we went to that shack, I completely forgot about the publicity stunt. I was having so much fun with you. When Rodney showed up in his costume, I tried to get him to leave right away.
After you got a few snapshots.
He practically blackmailed me. He said if I didn't do what he wanted, he'd tell Randy that I didn't cooperate and I'd never be on daytime television again.
Oh, yeah, blame Rodney, blame Randy, blame the Jersey Devil. But Megan always keeps her hands clean.
That's not what I'm saying. Okay, I did set out to trick you and to use you. Oh. There, I said it, okay? But I promise you, I wanted to stop this thing the minute it started. You felt me close to you. You felt me kissing you. I mean, didn't that tell you something?
Yeah. Told me you're an even better actress than I thought. You know, for a moment there, you almost had me believing you when you kissed me.
I meant every kiss, Max. I meant every word. Just hold me. I'll show you.
I'm sorry. My brief stint at acting taught me one thing. Proof's in the work, not in the words.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna leave you here with the old Jersey Devil. You see, I'm gonna get in Rodney's car, I'm gonna drive back to town, and that's it. Not only did I borrow his little monkey suit, I took his car keys.
Well, what about me?
What about you? Oh, poor little Megan. You're just gonna have to stay here with Rodney and the Jersey Devil. You have to keep each other company. I'll send a mechanic back to take care of your car. If I remember.
Max, you can't just leave me here like this.
A little weak on the tears, babe. But that quiver in the voice, I can see why your fans are so loyal. Too bad you couldn't learn a lesson from them. So long, Megan.
Steve, you're going to hate me more than you already do. And that's something I will just have to live with. But I have to tell you what's been on my mind, and with Al in there.
No, look, Gabrielle, before you say anything else, but I have something to tell you.
No, Steve.
No, please, just listen. Al's condition does not change the way that I feel about you. I don't think that I'll ever be able to forgive you or forget what you did to me, and make no mistake, I know what you did to me. There's no question in my mind that you tried to kill me.
Steve, please.
Wait, let me finish. There's also no question in my mind that you love little Al. That he's as precious to you as he is to me or to Max.
He is. But I feel I also have to confess.
No, you don't have to do anything. No explanations, no confessions. Gabrielle, as of this moment, all our debts are canceled. Here and now. I could not love Al anymore if he were my own, and I can't do anything to hurt him. That's why I am not going to press any charges against you.
You're not?
I just don't feel any revenge anymore. All I want is for Al to get better and to get on with my life. Putting you in prison, or even listening to your confession, just isn't going to do anybody any good.
Steve, I don't know why you think that I was about to confess something to you. I was trying to tell you that I have had a change of heart, too.
Really? What about?
About my alimony demands. I realized that it would do nothing but hurt Al, and so I've decided to drop them. All I want is to live very peacefully with my son. So I'm willing to give you a quiet, dignified divorce. That is what you want, isn't it?
I can't argue with that. But I just get this feeling that we just bargained away our whole past for our future.
Even if we did, is that such a terrible thing?
Well, to you, apparently not. I guess I was just hoping that at some time there might have been some love between us, not just cold, hard negotiations. I guess I've been fooling myself about that, too.
I know you said that you'll never be able to forgive or forget. Could you do one thing for me? Could you please try to understand? Please tell me that you won't hate me for the rest of my life.
I think that you'd better stop your negotiations while you're ahead. I'll call Rafe and tell him that I made a mistake.
Gabrielle?
Oh, Brenda, is he all right? What did the doctor say?
I just spoke with Dr. Phillips, and they don't know what's wrong with
Brenda,
him.
what's the prognosis?
I'm sorry. We just have to hope that he is going to make it through till the morning.
Sometimes I hate to read the paper. Isn't there any good news about cholesterol?
Your